nowadays there's a lot of farmers around the country working, doing good quality processes, and they are selling actually coffee very, very expensive. They are selling in, for example, right now the best markets here in Colombia are Asian markets like Korea, Japan, Taiwan. They are selling coffee from to them because they are paying 20, 30, 40, even $50 a kilo. You know, that's quite a lot. I've seen coffees like last year. There's a guy here in Colombia called Diego Samuel Bermudez. He sold the most expensive coffee in Colombian history last year, and he was sold for more than $400 a pound in Seoul.
That's very good deal for the farm.
I know.
Behind of that, there is a lot of work to do.
I know.
It's not that you are gonna achieve that price with nothing or overnight. I'm sure that behind that there is a lot of work to do to achieve that kind of level.
That's it. That's true.
I would like to know a little bit more about your thoughts in terms of fair trade coffee, or what does mean for customers.
Well, fair trade is kind of I don't know how to call a seal. Maybe a seal is just like a small sticker you can stick into your bag and saying you're paying a fair price to the farmer. All right. But to get that sticker, I don't know how to say it, that sticker, to get it is very easy because you just have to pay 20% more than the C market. So it's quite easy to get that when you're buying specialty coffee, you know, like.
Could we say that it's not a guarantee of quality, and it's not
a guarantee of quality, not at all. It just means that you're paying 20% more than the C market. That's it. So the farmer is getting 20% more than the C market. Of course, if you're paying 200% more than the C market, you are getting the fair trade sticker. But if you're paying only 20%, you are also getting the fairly paid sticker. So it doesn't mean like an equal negotiation or an equal quality between those two bags. You know what I mean? You can be paying 20% more or 200% more and still getting the same sticker. So there is a lot of more stickers, as I call it, that lets you know that your coffee is well treated in the origin, like rainforest, for example, which means you are not using any chemics at all in your farm. Or there is another one called 4C, which means you only use chemics twice a year on your coffee. There is another one, I can't remember right now the name, but that assures you that your coffee has been selected at least 5 times before being packed.
Right. And are all the labels kind of the same?
Labels, that's the word, sorry, yeah.
Price, like, I mean, we are talking about, for example, Fairtrade is 20% more. What about the other labels? Is the same? Is 20% more for the farmer? Is a different percentage, or?
Just no. The only label which is talking like directly about the price is the fairly paid, right. Right, or fair trade. It's the only label that is talking straight away or directly about that. The other labels, they are talking about different things: organic coffee, organic sowing, no use of chemics, fairly paid of the workers but not the farmers. The 4C, for example, which is a label that we as a farmer, we get it from the government. It just means that we are keeping like 2 or 3 times a year only using chemics. But you know, this 4C is the easiest one to get, and almost everybody got it.
I think it's quite interesting for people to know when they are buying coffee, honestly.
I know.
We can kind of...
I like rainforest. This is my favorite label.
Good. So Or
specialty coffee is all about the taste. And what I most love about specialty coffee is that you cannot hide everything, anything. You cannot, you know, people, you know what I mean? Like if I tell you this coffee is gonna taste like chocolate and then it doesn't taste like chocolate,
right.
whatever I do or whatever I say, it doesn't mean anything because it definitely doesn't taste like chocolate, you know? So a good taster or a good roaster must be in the capacity. Yeah, must be able to find it.
Flavors.
That's what I most love about specialty coffee. Then about the label of you know, fair trade. There's a lot of people. For example, I met a girl when I was working in the UK, but I'm not gonna say her name. She was buying coffee from Colombia, just regular coffee, you know, and then she was paying 20% more because of the regular coffee, and she was saying it's a specialty, and she was selling it as a specialty. So she was earning a lot more money just because of this label, which doesn't mean anything about quality. It means about price, but not about quality. If she really buy it, or she really bought specialty coffee, then her profits would be shorter or smaller, but then the customer would have got better quality all the time.
So not all the roasters are roasting a specialty coffee.
Not all of them, no.
Sadly. And for a customer, how are they able to know, I would say?
Well, the easiest way is to, whenever you get your bag, you have to open it. As I do, for example, I use a white surface, could be a dish, could be a table, could be anything which is white, you know, the surface, and then I put all the beans on it, and then I just do this exercise. I just check it out, and if in 20 beans I don't have even one defect, we must be talking about specialty coffee. It's just an example. It's easy way to find it. Of course, there's a lot of more quality process, but if you are just a customer, you know, you're going to your coffee shop, buying the coffee you like, and then you don't have all these machines and all these processes in your house or at home to find if your coffee is a specialty or isn't, then it's a very easy exercise to find it. And then you have the beans must be the same size, must be well roasted, which I would like you to explain us when a coffee is well roasted. And then it must be, at least when you look at it, it has to look good. You know what I mean? You
right.
don't,
I think it's easy exercise for people just to have a look through the beans, like you say, maybe 50
20 or 30 beans. If you don't have any defects or it's something that looks weird or gross, must be specialty coffee.